So this video is of a total landscape garden which is really close to my heart because it's actually my own. I moved into this house. I bought this house 5, maybe 6 years ago, at the same time as I actually started Country Cottage Gardens. And ashamedly, I didn't really do too much to it. Kind of got on with business and tried to push that forward. Being a new homeowner, you want to make things succeed and you want to pay bills and such. So we kind of stripped out, my wife and I stripped out as what we didn't find necessary or what we didn't want, and this is what we came up with. We got the central lawn down the middle there, and then it drops down with a sort of soldier style bricks to a gravel path, and then I did a pergola from the left to the right and built a little shed down the end out of some reclaimed that's marine ply. I actually saw a shop which was being stripped out, so I pulled up and asked if I could take that, and it done a really good job. Absolutely fantastic. It would have cost a fortune to have built a shed out of marine ply if I went and bought it normally. You might just catch a glimpse there of a little seated pergola that I'd done on the left hand side with some climbing roses. I think they were David Austin Love Knot or something like that. But really wasn't happy with the lawn and how it dropped down, because we got our little boy who's actually going to be 3 at Christmas now, and I wanted to create this space, but this garden became more and more neglected over the summers, and we actually had ground elder come in from the neighbours on the left hand side, which absolutely took over the bed down on that left hand side, and it became more and more, and we dug out slightly, and having customers saying to me, creating and looking after their beautiful gardens, and say, your garden must be absolutely stunning, and the urge to have a nice space where my little boy could enjoy and not have to worry about the bricks and such. I really wanted to set about creating something which was suitable, I could be proud of, and that I could enjoy on my own time off, which sounds crazy, enjoying your own garden when you're not working in somebody else's. But I ended up digging out every single plant in the garden, apart from the really established ones, especially along this left-hand border, because this ground elder was just atrocious. Sure, I could have gone down the chemical route, but I really wanted to do it by digging and as organic as possible. So you can see the real lumps of ground elder which I was pulling out, and these were all matted into different plants and such, so really sieved through during the winter months. Now, with tackling it to make sure it didn't come back like this, once I dug this trench down, I actually stapled a damp course membrane because it's thicker and stronger than the weed fabrics, and then redone the beds, sizes and shapes with this concrete haunched bricks. Now, these were bricks I had in the garden already, they were already around the borders, so I repurposed those. Rotivated and stripped all the lawn off, pulled it all down to make one level all the way through, as you can see that now, so we haven't got the path. Returning in the depths of winter, we've had a lot of snow after this, and the lawn was spot on, no issues at all. Setting in the path there. Now, the story to this, it was a shed that I took off a clearance job, just repurposed it, rebuilt it, and added some stained glass windows to the front. Got a little bit of work left to do on that, but it suits purpose now. You can see I've replanted and done a lot of stuff that I'd grown on from jobs and bought over the winter months. Completely different at that point, where you can actually see that I've got the one level now. Really nice, beautiful, lush lawn. Plants are starting to establish themselves at this point as well. You can see I've got the gargoyle in there, and I love little curiosities in the garden. I like things which keep you looking. So here I've actually done a little pebble pool. You've got a little water feature, so it just keeps on circulating round. I've got 2 lots of water in the garden now, but I wanted something which was nice and safe, but interest, for Charlie. Bird feeding station and such, and I absolutely love euphorbia. This is the giant variety. I've got 4 different varieties of euphorbia in the garden. A little bit of topiary there with one of the aces. Another acer over there in the corner with some more topiary. I always do my planting, so I've got the key interest shrubs and then do the planting around it. Real cottage style. She made that seating and trellising to size. I wanted something to fit over one slab, so that was perfect width to sit there, and I've got some beautiful roses growing up there now. Climbing hydrangea going up the fence there, and little cherry tree which will be established once this Photinia red robin, which is coming up. Actually, yeah, because it will go at some point. This is all little images which I've taken over the summer months. As you see, I love little interests, little different things. The borders have really filled out well. Gorgeous roses there. That's such a good year for roses this year. As you see, it's a real transformation looking back at the house. From how I first started to how it is now at night. So the actual decking there is, I've got a decking and sandstone patio. So I've got the sandstone green Raj, I think it is, patio actually inside the decking. So I've got a little bit of hard standing. Did that so my little boy can have chalk and draw on the pavers and such, and the decking just to add a little bit of interest. Again, all that decking is repurposed. It's what I've had left over from jobs and such. Hope you enjoyed that little video of a tour and transformation of my own garden. Again, thank you very much for everybody for watching.